tonight we are going to be punching the bag. And then probably punching the bag again. Possibly again after that. How's it going, buddy?
How's it going?
Get in there, get in
Hey,
there.
everybody.
I just hit the go live
Just started?
button right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, say something good. Who are we talking to?
Hey, guys, I'm Preston. I'm his best student of all time, actually.
Yes, sir.
Greatest one to ever do it.
like it.
Still working to this day. Listen to what this guy has to say.
Oh, yeah, right. That was awesome. Even better than it.
I know, right?
A bunch of my students train here. I had no idea. Awesome. Alrighty, this is a preemptive review. I just bought some new gloves. I forgot what the model was called, but I'm gonna hit the bag a billion times and then review how the gloves feel when I'm done. Sometimes new gloves suck. Alright, let's pray. Lord Jesus, make sure everybody here has a great time, feels good about themselves, pushes their limits, makes it hurt a little bit. Yeah, help them fight any demons they have, because we all got some. All right. Amen. Awesome. Alright, first 10-minute review. Gloves don't feel bad. They don't feel bad. They feel fun. 10-minute review? I don't have a review yet. I'm sweating a little bit. It's Friday. I'm just gonna punch as long as I can. See what happens. I set it as a personal goal this morning when I woke up. Awesome. how's your hair? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Preston, one of the coolest guys I know. Oh my god, it's on like 30 minutes. It is hot outside. Alright, one of my students are over there, Preston. We haven't worked out together in forever. I'm gonna go over there. What do we do? You guys can look at my beautiful face for a moment. I never really developed a good place to put the camera. I don't have a tripod yet. Yes, sir. Oh, you're looking good, buddy. How long has it been?
2 years now. 1 year boxing.
40 years? That math doesn't seem right. Oh, really? Yeah, nice. Awesome. MMA's for wusses, but I'm glad he's back. Awesome. All right. Where am I going to put this camera? Yeah, maybe? See if we can get Preston to make salsa. Yeah, I don't know. We are going to improvise. Here, I got to take my glove off. We're getting 600,000 views a month. 600,000 views. That's pretty good. Have you seen this face? That's why. Holy crap. Alright, let's see if I can prop this up. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Somebody needs a tripod. Oh shit. Shoot. Alright. We're gonna improvise a bit. See if we can get both of us in frame. Oh shit, we'd have to be. I'm swearing a lot. Jesus, forgive me. You guys can watch Preston, I'll say it. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, hey, that's a great angle. You can't stop. I just got you in frame. Oh.
Great teacher. He was my coach for a year. Great guy.
The best year of your life.
Best year of my life.
I used to leave an Easter egg and talk smack to Isaac. Then I'll shoot him a text. Then he'll just have to wait to see.
Guys, don't ever listen to Isaac Wunderlich. He's kind of a bitch. He's all talk. He definitely couldn't kick my ass.
Emotionally.
He's more of a smack talker, that guy. He ain't never been kicked in the leg though, so there's that.
I'm like reading the comments.
I'm gonna reach that. Yeah, come on. I agree about the BJJ thing.
Yeah, for real.
I do. I lived in Montana. I did Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Coach Big Man, guys. I want to see Jonathon.
Thailand's the best place to go. One day. One day.
I train like you.
Is that your phone?
Oh yeah. Oh no. That'll happen.
Yes, sir.
Going too hard.
Guys, go follow me.
Yeah, do it.
How many people? There's like 5 people. Okay, guys, go follow my gym account. It's called On Bars. ANNAONBARS. Check it out.
John,
Oh,
I think they want to watch you.
Look at that face.
someone said I'm a little midget, 5'3".
I think they're talking about you.
Yeah.
Our channel has been built on little kids talking smack.
He trains this kid. That's what this kid's here for. 19 years old. Look at him go.
Little outro.
We gotta do this. Yeah, we gotta do it the right way.
Full time sick.
Yes, sir. Say some inspirational to the camera.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you come train with John, maybe one day you can let me beat you up. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Found it.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna hit you guys up. Say something inspirational to the camera.
Keep grinding.
Nice.
Do whatever you gotta do.
I
And
like it.
hit the gym right now.
Nice. That was awesome, buddy. What do you got?
Wake up every morning and be better than you were yesterday.
Nice, nice.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. Twice as good as yesterday. Twice as good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome.
Good seeing you, John.
I like it.
I'll see you later. I'll sure see you again.
Awesome. All right. Huh. I lost my tripod. Awesome. Already. He resorts to violence above all anything. I'm looking at my phone, so I can only read the last few comments, and they're all out of context. Low life. Yeah, play some porn while you talk to me. Lunch that big book. What? Workers channel. Don't be dumb. God bless you. Awesome. All right. soft touches. Let's dive into that. What would you learn from not punching hard all the time? Does boxing involve punching hard all the time? Should you try to do nothing else except punching hard all the time? The sweet science is, hey, punch really hard. Doesn't sound right, does it? Spoiler alert. Punching really hard, it's not, it's like the least important part of boxing. It's everything else. Like just like any other sport, it's the not obvious stuff. And balance is more important than punching hard. You punch hard because of having great balance, but everybody starts off at the little kid level where they think punching really hard with their arms mattered. So the closer you are, or closer anybody is to that, hey, I'm just going to punch really hard because that's what I think it should look like. That's like the very beginning level of boxing. And the very highest level is paranoia constantly all the time. If you're confident, you're not paranoid enough. Just like soldiers, you get in enough fights, it's no longer funny. It's serious. Awesome. That's better. So I'm only seeing, I'm looking at my phone, so I'm only seeing the last little bit of comments. But, don't measure me from what you think I'm trying to do, because I'll tell you, I'm not doing what you think I'm trying to do. So if I'm dropping my hands, it's like dropping your hands while you're doing push-ups. Doesn't make any sense, right? Well, what I'm doing is not boxing. Well, it is now, kind of, that I'm warming up or whatnot. But really, this is just how I warm up, and a lot of times, most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm just teasing my balance. I'm taking this is like Isaac Newton. I'm taking the weight of my hands, and I'm throwing it outside the center of my balance, and then I have to catch that with my hips so it doesn't throw me off balance. This is high-level boxing. Low level is just trying to punch really hard and looking at how cool it looks, but that doesn't work in boxing. It doesn't work in. It looks cool on paper. Doesn't work very well in practice. In practice, guys like me will just tear you apart. Like there's a whole, like what I'm describing is the average in boxing, but it's not the average in street fighting. Most street fighting, they just they try to punch really hard. Yeah, street fighters just suck. They're like the worst of the worst. Yeah. Which is why they're on the street and not in competition, like men and or women. I know we were speaking general box with the show. Oh, I apologize. I'm reading these out of context. So, I can only see like maybe, let's call it eight chats or whatnot. My bad. But you will get checked just by association. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I'm going to go back to it. The art of the kangaroo. Whatever. If you get your ass kicked by a kangaroo. Nice work for the kangaroo. Who cares how you win as long as you win? And that speaks to my earlier point too. Like by default, little kids, like everybody tries to look cool because looking cool feels good. Looking like a fool but winning doesn't feel good until you win, right? Yeah. You want to be the continental soldiers. You want to be the Americans, not the British. The British tried to do everything all formal and fancy, and the Americans did whatever the hell they had to do to win. And that's just an example that stands out for me. But that's real life. You don't want to look cool. You just want to win, and you have no idea what that's going to take. No idea. Be open to anything. If you got to run away for 3 rounds to win, would you do it? Your answer should be yes, because winning's the important part, not looking cool. But it's hard to get to that point. It takes a while. That's like a journey all by itself. How do you go with your own teeth? I don't know what I was talking about. Or you never been in Australia? No, but I'd love to go to Australia. That'd be awesome. The Australia episode of The Simpsons, one of my favorite. I have my set, bro. I got the lunch with it too. I'm gonna cool down. I'm an hour and a half into it. I was gonna see if I can do 2 hours tonight, but I'm already losing interest. White ticket. I recognize that name, but I'm drawing a blank on the face. Ouch. Get that post. and the peace. I don't know what that's talking about. Hello. What is your favorite? I don't know what that is. You are the target bro. We checked you already. We all hate you. Awesome. Thank you for watching. God bless each and every one of you. What was that thing from the Christmas Story with Tiny Tim? Or Scrooge with Tiny Tim? Or maybe It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not sure. Nope, I've lost interest. Cooled down too much. Mentally. Alrighty. It is Friday. Who do you thank for being Friday? Let me see if I can read some of these. I'm just going to scroll back. I'm looking at my phone, so I'll just go back a little bit. Hit that big little man. Yeah, I was back up to like 193. I've been at 180 for a few months. Kangaroo, some. That was cool. I always wanted a dolphin, a koala. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. I second that. I second that opinion. Everybody's got to play until everybody's got to play until they get punched by a kangaroo. That would be an awesome T-shirt. I'm stealing it. I like the attitude. Awesome. Thank you. Call him Little Man is violations chat. Yeah, just have that automatic on whatever it does. Yeah, he's collected because he's hiding his abusive personality. Yeah, you can see it in my genuine smile and the twinkle in my eye. Manic. Oh, okay. Oh, back. Trust that uppercut. Got some. I genuinely. Never run. Yeah, so what I do with my uppercut is I slide up the bag on purpose, like I'm missing on purpose. And I'm trying to get as close to the bag as possible. It's kind of like sliding up somebody's chest. You know, with the gloves, you want to get as close to the chest, you want to get inside of the elbows, and you don't want to hit their chest. If you hit their chest, it'll take all the power away from your punch. Like you'll hit them too early. So I picture it like Star Wars with Luke going through the crevasse on the Death Star. It's kind of like that. Like you got to get as close to the chest as possible without touching the chest. If you touch the chest, your punch goes nowhere. It just diffuses all the power you have. But if you get really close and you ride up, you actually blow their gloves apart and you hit them right in the jaw because your wrists are weak. So if you can get past the elbows without touching anything at all, and then even if you do hit the elbows, which is highly probable, you know, like it doesn't matter because you just blow their hands apart. Like you want to crack somebody with a great uppercut, do what I'm doing, practice what I'm doing. Get as close to the bag as you possibly can without touching it. If you touch the bag, it slows your punch down, your punch becomes nothing. But if you don't touch the bag, it's your full body weight power right to their face. Like a kangaroo jumping right at them. Yeah, it's your whole body weight. Yeah. Highly recommend you do that. Awesome. Javante take. God, I'm just blown away by how I like him. He's cool. He's just a tiny little dude. Like him and Mayweather, they're both just tiny little guys. Kind of breaks my mind a little bit. Javante, is that or Javon? I can't pronounce that. That's GGG, Triple G. If so, I like that guy. He's cool. I do World War III. John Jones. Crap. I don't. The next, so John Jones, I recognize. Demetrius? No, I'm not sure who that is. Or I'm drawing a blank. And then Davis. Yep. Best Team Maniacs. More cardio keep going. I've already wussed out. I'll come back tomorrow. Nice guy. I just have critiques. Yeah. Which, whatever. You know, boxing's like an art form. You know, like, yeah, nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. If it works, it works. Like, winning should be the ultimate goal, not what it looks like. If a really crappy style helps you win the fight, you'd be dumb not to do the crappy style, right? Like sometimes the pretty style doesn't work. And everywhere in between, because you have no idea what the battle's going to be like. Sometimes you're sick. Sometimes you show up hurt. Sometimes it's rainy outside. I'm back. Let's see that real strong punch. None of us believe that you are that strong. Awesome. Actually, and that's to my advantage. Well, I don't compete anymore, but in terms of like competition, you want to get the other opponent to think less of you. Or for a lot of opponents. Like, it's not always try to be as big and intimidating as you possibly can. Like, experienced guys just laugh at it. It looks dumb. Like, once you know what it looks like, once you've been doing this a long time, the guys trying to look cool, they just look dumb, right? So, you have multiple ways to present yourself. You can present yourself as big and strong, and maybe that would intimidate somebody. I'll tell you, it only works on the new guys. And then, on the other side, act dumb. Play rope-a-dope. Like, when we used to go down to the ghetto, I would make a point to wear like Hawaiian shirts and look as white as I possibly could, right? Because then people wouldn't take me seriously, and that lack of preparation was to my advantage, right? Like, I don't care how I win as long as I win. And that's the mindset you should be in too. If you got to look like a fool to win the fight, I highly recommend, I prescribe to you, look like a fool. Don't try looking cool, you will lose. Looking cool doesn't matter. People only remember the wins. Yeah. Awesome. Or on the other side, people remember the badass fights that just that are just fun to watch, right? Like, who cares who wins, who cares who loses? Like, good fights are good fights. Doesn't even matter. Rumble in the jungle, right? That was just a great fight. Oh, I have many fences. I use my legs to throw uppercuts. Alright. Yeah. You fucked it. Check you now showing. I'm not sure what that is. Explode up. Oh, I scrolled way back on the chat, so I don't know where I'm at. No, you throw straight, then the lead uppercut once the guard is open. I'm not really sure what you're talking about there. Tricep. That's an awesome name. Really, you do whatever the hell you gotta do. Like, don't have preconceived notions. Picture like art. don't have a preconceived notion of what art is supposed to look like. Picasso and Michelangelo are two different artists who make two different kinds of art. They're both art. Right? Like, there's all sorts of different ways to fight, but they're all fighting. Like, and that's the mindset you got to be in. It's not like there's only one way to do it. You do whatever the hell you got to do to win. Right? Anything other than that is dumb. Or it's not in your best interest. Who cares what it looks like as long as you win? Sometimes you got to give up the battle to win the war. Are you willing to run away? Sometimes you got to run away to win. If looking cool is a high priority, then you won't run away, and then you'll just stand there and the guy will just beat the crap out of you because running away doesn't look cool. Sometimes you got to run away, regroup. Insert the art of war, baby. Manipulator, what substance have you, I'm not sure what that means. Your uppercut needs work, and you probably kill someone with all that power. The way I'm uppercutting it is on purpose, and it probably, you know, the phone doesn't show up everything I'm doing. But I'm throwing from my hips, so I'm using as little upper body as I possibly can, and I'm jumping with my hips. Kind of, it's pretty close to kettlebell. I'm popping with my hips to get the uppercut up, so it's my full body weight amplified, multiplied by whatever force I'm generating. I bet you it's in the thousands of pounds, or I bet you it's 1,000 pounds plus. You know, just with all the physics tight multiples from like hopping from your legs. Yeah. Rather than just the dead weight of my arm, which most people just arm punch. Like, it's hard not to. It takes it. That is the sweet science of boxing. Throw a punch that awes us, show us that look up to you. Does crappy technique get you in shape? Yeah, I'm in good shape. Tomorrow, coach, I will try the uppercut. Yeah, give it a try. I'm telling you, it's you want. Can you still hear me? But you want it to go right up along the chest. You don't want it to hit the chest at all. And you don't want it to hit the arms any more than it has to. Like, you want it to ride up the chest. As soon as you touch the chest, it's going to slow your punch down. Why wouldn't it? It's friction, right? So you want to get as close as possible, because if you're too far away, you're going to hit the arms, which is going to slow you down. There's just a tiny little like window between somebody's chest and their arms to their jaw. Like you're really threading the needle. Yeah, but I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. So when I practice my uppercut, I'm throwing really close. And I'm trying not to hit the bag. Just like in real life. Like, that's what you want to do. Yep. Why would you want to hit the bag sooner than what you're expecting? Like, best case scenario, you don't hit anything on the body except the jaw, right? How do you do that? You gotta get really close to the bag without touching the bag. Super hard to do. It's in your best interest to train for that. I don't think you've thrown a single hook also. Yeah, it's because hooks are like kind of lame, but yeah. I was actually telling myself, my hip just popped. I was telling myself, like the Tyson kind of short hooks, close to the body hooks. I don't do that a lot. I probably should. Or, you know, it dawned on me that's something I should do more of, or not. I don't know what that means. You still need how to proper pivot. If I was trying to do all that stuff, like if I'm trying to do proper in real life, in real war, it's not proper. It's not pretty. Why would it be? Like, step one, just like drink that Kool-Aid and understand that there's all sorts of ways to do all sorts of things. And it's in your best interest because you're only going to be defending for one way too. And spoiler alert, like what I'm talking about is the average, or you know, it's like it's where everybody gets to after doing this for a long time. Yeah. Who cares as long as you win? And then the other person, like if you're thinking there's only one way to box, you're gonna get your ass kicked by somebody that's boxing in a way you didn't expect. Spoiler alert. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Spoiler alert, there's an infinite amount of ways to box. There's an infinite amount of ways to war. It changes constantly. Yeah, that's the fun part. That's the game. It's all meant to turn for the dweeb. Awesome. Explanation was on point. I missed it, buddy. 30% of those men in there could take you. Vin Diesel said the same to Brian. I don't know who that is. I was just thinking about Vin Diesel. Like he came to mind 2 days ago or whatnot. Yeah. Oh, I was picturing Fast and the Furious. Yeah. Paul Walker, he died in the car crash. I don't know. It came to mind in something I was thinking of yesterday. I'd throw your ass for these. And I'd rock buddy too. Yeah. In real life, you trip on the way and then you knock yourself out hitting the floor. Why? Because crazy stuff happens constantly. Step 1, you get humbled. And then like step 7, you stop caring, and then that's when you get to the kamikaze level. And that's where everybody should be. Yeah. Who cares if you win? Who cares if you lose? You're there to fight. That's a mitigation for all those emotional variables that are being expressed here. Oh yeah. I clock buddy too. A win is a win. A win is a win. That's probably what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I'm reading these out of context. I'm not sure if you're agreeing with me, but that's kind of my point. Like, who cares? If you got to run away for 90% of the fight to win the last 10% of the fight, to win the overall fight, would you do it? Of course you should. Of course you should. Like, who cares? Yeah. Be the Americans, not the British. Hide in the trees if you have to. Oh, I don't know. You're weird. Oh, hey, you guys should hype this video, hype this live. I keep forgetting to mention it earlier. God, go to the hype button. It helps a lot. It would help me a lot. It'd be awesome. I can't do it from my side. I tried. Boxing is a science, not an art. Well, science is an art. That's a paradoxical statement, but the paradox is within the vocabulary. It's a paradox of the English language. There you go. Not a paradox of the paradoxical type situation. As in, some people can do science different than other people because it's based on your perception. Perception is reality. You design the measurement systems around how you perceive the measurement systems, and people don't perceive the same things. So science is an art form because it is individual. The perception is individual. Awesome. It's categorical, not discrete. Dean, you are really 5'3". I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's a funny question, man. Boxing is opinion according to KSI and K-Ball. I recognize KSI. I don't know who K-Ball is. And I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who KSI is really. Centimeters. God, I wish I knew metric system better. I do for cars, working on cars, tools. I like the metric system. Yeah. No, Dean, give me real numbers on sharing. I'm gonna scroll through these height ones. Yeah. I'm trying to be like I sure want to get bigger. Since it's good, I wish somebody was saying that earlier. I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. You have demons. Demons, you have demons. I feel bad. A little bit, man. Are you just front, or do you really have strength to run away? Awesome. Actually, and I would say the demons are the ones trying to... I lost it. I lost that already. Well, insert some witty description for keeping the demons in check is the real art of boxing, because everybody can just go crazy and do all the dumb stuff. Like, that's the average. That's not the exception. The average is doing dumb stuff in boxing. Keeping that in check, keeping that grace, you know, the balance, and that's what I talk about, balance. But keeping that form, the mindset is super challenging. Most people crack in the Like the lowest level of boxing is trying to punch hard. Lowest level. Everything else is harder than that. Little kids will tell you to punch hard. Why? Because they don't know how to box. Right? And it, if I apologize if I'm saying it too aggressively, and really it just comes with time. You get your ass kicked enough and you stay with it, you will notice that there is no right way. Like winning is the right way. How that happens, I don't know. You're gonna make it up as you go. Yeah. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. My theory is useless, midget. I won't be we're a Christian channel. I don't really know what you guys are talking about, but keep it decent. Okay, lean left direct and not blocking. And you throw a right uppercut. It's a nasty blow. Well, there again, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. And I think what you're describing is like Mike Tyson's southpaw uppercut. I forget what he calls it, where he smacks one on the side. My best strategy is just to run. Yeah, good. Like ring work. Some fighters, it pays to run away the whole time. If you go forward, you're just dumb because they'll just pummel you. Hey, you gotta fight them. You gotta flank them, not come right for them. And then sometimes you gotta come right for them. Like every fight is different, right? Which is my point. Like there's no perfect strategy. You do whatever the hell you gotta do. Scared the girls away. Earlier, I saw it consistently. You mean that you were giving us I'm not sure what you're talking about. Give us Mike Tyson combo. It's a marathon for coach. Round shots. Rounds like 3 minutes. Yeah. And actually, sorry I've been BSing for a while here, but I think I just threw punches for an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. Give that a try. And that's why it looks goofy too, because I'm planning for like the marathon. Like everybody looks weird when they finish the marathon. Nobody looks cool. Yeah, I'm running a marathon, not a sprint. Most people plan for sprints because it's easier. Most people skew towards easy. Like we all do. Plan for the hard. Plan to go the distance. Plan to not knock anybody out. Or if you just gotta fight for your life every round, like every second in every round, what would you do? Train for that. Don't train to knock people out. It's super hard not to. Step on footwork. If that's what I was working on. Actually, my footwork's pretty good for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, because I'm just working on my balance, right? That's what you guys should be working on too. This bag, spoiler alert, this bag is not a human being. So if you're saying, hey, you gotta train like it's a human being, but it's not a human being. Right? So by default, we're already making some concessions because this is not a human being. So I am not punching it like it's a human being because it's not a human being. So it's already a degrade from what the perception of, you can only box one way. It's like doing push-ups. I think push-ups are good. Jogging is good for boxing. Like there's all sorts of ways to work out for boxing. Yeah. I choose to do one where I'm simultaneously warming up just like jogging or just like push-ups, whatnot. Well, I'm simultaneously working my fast twitch muscles for boxing. That's what you want. Bulk muscles, not very useful in boxing. Fast muscles, super useful. You want construction worker muscles, not weightlifter muscles in boxing. Just the way it is. Or like farmers, you want farmer muscle, not weightlifter muscle in boxing. And they're different. I'm not sure what that is. Well, I do that to myself. That's why I got it. I'm my own best friend. Our social life. Yeah, social lives are overrated. My social life's been holding me back my whole life. Maybe take a lesson if this dude there. You should, buddy. This is fun. The way I do it, it's different in real life. Like I'm outboxing the camera, but you never tell. And I don't have one of those fancy $10,000 high-speed cameras or whatnot. So how it looks in real life is different than how it looks on this camera, which you'll see in the background. People watching. It's because it sounds like a gunshot when I hit it. Looks like Vargas. I don't know who Vargas is. I also don't know what that is. I train course is good for mental health. Oh yeah, boxing will cure what ails you. You box every day for 30 days. It's a full workout. Help relieve stress. Most likely you're doing this. I'm not sure what that is. Box every day. Like it's a good way to live. Yeah. You don't have to. Oh, hey, aligning with all of my points. You don't have to go crazy. Like crazy is dumb. Like, only the little kids go crazy. Like once you get into it, it gets a lot closer to Tai Chi. Like you want to be the turtle from Kung Fu Panda, not the panda from Kung Fu Panda. You want to be smooth. Yeah. You want to be the master, not the new kid trying to do all the dumb stuff. The masters are always all stoic. Be that guy. Like that's actually how it works. And you breathe better. I mean goal of fitness. Martial arts is a weapon. And you ain't got. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Cardio. People who get gases are. I'm not sure what that is. Gas. And if everybody gets gassed. If you don't get gassed, you probably sucked and you weren't trying hard enough. Right? Like best case scenario, you exhaust all of your energy and then some, which means you're gassed and then some. Yep. Like if you're not gassed, you suck. Yeah. Like, then you didn't use all your energy. You didn't use up all your potential. And it's really hard to use up all your potential in the appropriate amount. Use it too soon. Whoa. The light just blinked. I forgot what I was saying. Something about energy conservation. Oh, you should always walk out of the fight just exhausted. Crawl out of the fight. If you're not crawling, if you feel good about yourself, you screwed up. Because you should have used all your energy. You should go home with nothing. Like, and if you don't do that, you suck. But it's tricky. It's hard to do. Don't glitch on us. Yeah, totally. Well, it glitched on my side. See, coach. It just blinked for a second. I wonder what's going on. Don't get glitched and resort to anger management. I should. I think you just described like why people sign up for boxing. It's all anger management. Just end the live, you weak dude. That's why your ex left you. What? Yeah. Awesome. Is it gone? Barry just mentioned my story. Just. He wasn't no ex. What? I can't see Coach no more. The streaming must have frozen. Yeah, that's weird. I don't think I've lost internet since you started streaming. Dean, you got it. Dean, you are a good man. Dean should be. Make Dean a mod. Engage your opponent. No, please. Holy crap. I don't know how far back I rewound on the chats. Holy shit, don't swear. It's taking me a while to read. See Coach back there, feeling gas. Hello, I absolutely love your eye makeup. What? But do you know conflict with energy vampire? This guy is a loser. Yeah, you're watching me, buddy. Along with 600,000 people a month. You're welcome. I am stupid bro. I think I might be in 10th at the bay. My coach is getting older. Yeah, I think I might be done. When I touch food. That's stupid. You don't understand. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you guys got it. I heard. I'm kind of reading this out of context. Alrighty. It is Friday. I'm going to go do awesome stuff with awesome people. Alright. God bless you all. Stay safe. Don't do anything dumb tonight. Because it's Friday. Yeah. God bless you all. We will see you again. I'll probably be here tomorrow. Alright, because I like it. Alright. God bless you all. Sent a gift. Oh my God. Awesome. Oh, I can't read it. How do I read it? Army Force 90. Awesome. Much appreciated. I just hearted that. Hey, much appreciated. God bless you all. That was sweet. Thank you. All right, you guys have a great weekend. I'll probably see you again tomorrow. I feel weird when I don't come to the gym. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Habitual. All right, you guys are awesome. God bless you all. Thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Praise Jesus.